Have you ever had that strange feeling in the middle of the night as if something invisible was trying to tell you something? Maybe you wake up sensing a presence in the air, or with a recurring symbol in your dreams. An image, a phrase that echoes in your mind even without remembering where it came from. This is no coincidence. Many people ignore what happens while they sleep, as if dreams were just the product of imagination. But what if I told you there is something greater behind it? That while your body rests, your soul is more awake than ever? God speaks. And often He chooses the silence of the night to reveal Himself. Maybe you have dreamed of turbulent waters, silent snakes, or doors that don't exist in this world, but that marked you as if they were real. These are spiritual codes, sent directly to those who have the sensitivity to listen. Do not underestimate what you see when you close your eyes. Heaven does not send images by chance. Dreams sent by God are not random. They carry questions, answers, warnings, and often directions. And if you are reading this now, know this. It is not out of curiosity. It is because your soul recognizes that something greater is in motion. The night is not just rest. It is when the invisible moves. It is when the spirit receives what the eyes cannot see during the day. So pay attention. What you do with your dreams can change your destiny. If you have dreamed of water, understand it's not just a symbol. It is a powerful spiritual language. Calm water indicates alignment. You might even doubt it, but heaven is saying, keep going, you are on the right path. But if the water in your dream was rough, dark, or if you were drowning, that is not just a nighttime scare. It is a wake-up call. It can reveal repressed emotions, pains you buried so deep you forgot they existed. And God is showing you, it's time to face what you've been avoiding. Furthermore, how you reacted to the water in the dream reveals how you have reacted to God's presence. Do you try to control it? Or do you surrender to the flow? Stop now and think. Next time you dream of water, don't ask, what does this mean? Lord, where do you want to lead me that I am still resisting out of fear? And this is just the beginning. If your dream brings a snake, that is also more than it seems. It's not just a nightmare. It is a warning. The snake doesn't speak but warns. It is a sign that something is wrong around you, even if you haven't yet found the courage to see it. A bite in the dream can mean betrayal, deceit, poisonous words from someone close. Pay attention to the place of the bite. On the hand, they're trying to stop your projects. On the foot, they want to divert you from your path. And if the snake was hidden behind someone dear, it's not paranoia. It's discernment. The enemy often approaches disguised. Now, if in the dream you killed the snake, celebrate. This represents a spiritual victory, a battle won in the invisible. These dreams are not to scare you. They are to awaken you. Do not ignore what heaven tries to tell you. Each symbol carries a call. Each image can be a key. And if you have read this far, you know, this was sent directly to you. Leave a like now if you feel God has already spoken to you through a dream. And write 89 in the comments, because Psalm 89 declares that the Lord reigns. And when He speaks, even the night must be silent. Are you ready to understand what heaven wants to show you? Then stay here. Because what comes next might be exactly the revelation your soul has been waiting for. Not every prayer is a blessing. Not every sweet word comes from a pure heart. There are people who disguise poison as care. And when you dream of a snake, it's no accident. It's revelation. The next time this symbol appears in your dreams, don't be frightened. Be bold. Question. Ask God, who is close enough to hurt me but silent enough to hide? Because the snake points to the disguise, but the next dream shows an opening, what God is about to reveal. When a door appears in your dreams, don't treat it as a trivial detail. It is not just wood and a lock. It is a separation between who you were and who you are about to be. A divider between seasons of your life. And everything around that door, whether it opens, locks, or disappears, carries spiritual weight. If the door is closed, don't conclude that you've lost. It may be that the answer you've been waiting for is right behind it. What seems like a blockage could be protection. Sometimes heaven closes access not to punish but to preserve. And the key that unlocks this new phase is not strength, it's obedience. But beware. If in the dream someone tries to force their way through that door, or if something strange seems to cross your boundaries, treat it as a spiritual alert. Someone may be trying to touch what is yours without divine authorization. God allows these dreams to remind you, not every opportunity is from God and not every open path is safe. And if you find yourself standing still without courage to cross the door, perhaps the dream isn't really about the door, but about you. Maybe what you've been asking for is finally accessible, but you're not yet emotionally or spiritually ready to enter. So when this dream returns, stop and reflect. Am I truly prepared to live what I've asked God for with such intensity? Now there is another kind of dream that doesn't speak in symbols but about life. If you dreamt of a baby, understand, this goes beyond tenderness or innocence. Babies in dreams carry responsibility. It's not just a child, it's a heavenly seed, a mission, a vision God has entrusted to you. If you hold that baby in your arms, it's because God placed something precious in your hands. A purpose, a calling, something born in heaven even before you were born on earth. But receiving is not enough. You need to care for it, nourish it, protect it, fight for it. And if in the dream the baby cries, pay attention. It might be your destiny crying out for attention. A gift being neglected, a calling you are postponing, and the time to wait is over. Now if the baby appears abandoned, that is serious. It means you have distanced yourself from something eternal. A project, a mission, a gift left behind. And like a newborn without care, it can die. But understand, this is not just about literal fatherhood or motherhood. That baby can be your idea, your dream, your vision. Something no one else sees but that you feel growing inside you. That is what the enemy fears. Not who you are today but who you are about to become. And that is why the struggles have intensified. That is why your dreams have become more intense. Something inside you is taking shape. So next time this dream comes back, don't ask, what does it mean? Lord, how can I take care of what you are creating in me? And now we enter even deeper territory, where the spiritual touches the emotional, where the past tries to infiltrate the present. If someone who has died appears in your dreams, don't take it only as longing. It could be more. Sometimes it's heaven approaching you through a familiar figure. Could be a word, a look, or even just waking up with teary eyes. Don't dismiss this as fleeting emotion. Could be healing. Could be an answer. It could be an instruction your soul needed to receive in silence. And yes, in some cases, it is also an ancestral call. An echo of purpose that crosses generations. A touch of the invisible in your most vulnerable moment. Now it's up to you. Don't treat your dreams as just noises of the night. They can be warnings, keys, invitations, codes that demand discernment and action. If you feel this message spoke to you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it, leave your like and write key in the comments. Because there are doors waiting for you. But you must recognize the signs before they open. Are you ready to cross? Heaven has already spoken. Now it's your turn. But beware, not every presence is sent by God. The enemy knows how to disguise himself. There are dreams that are just copies, disguises, distractions, traps. How can you know what truly comes from above and what was planted to bring you down? The answer is not in the words of the dream, but in what remains after you wake up. If you wake with peace, clarity, a certainty that reaches your innermost being, trust it. Heaven has visited you. But if you wake with fear, confusion, or a strange obsession, be suspicious. It may have been an attempt to spiritually distract you. That's why, when someone who has passed away appears in your dream, don't react just emotionally. Ask with discernment, Lord, is this from you? Or is it just a shadow with the face of someone I once knew? Because those chosen by God are not just dreamers. They are watchers of spiritual gateways. And not every spirit has permission to enter. And then comes another kind of dream. One that doesn't take you to the past but pulls you out of the present. Have you ever dreamed that you were falling? and woke up with your heart racing, your body on alert as if something had pulled you back? You might think it's just anxiety, but it's more than that. Spiritual. When God allows you to fall in a dream, it's not punishment. It's repositioning. It's Him saying, you are carrying something that is no longer part of your destiny. Could be a relationship, a role, a title, an identity that was once useful, but is now outdated. Still, we cling tightly to what heaven has already left behind. Or maybe you have held on to illusions, a false sense of control, of stability. But all of that was built on fear, not faith. So when the fall comes, understand, it's not the end. It's God knocking down what wasn't true before everything falls with you. Even when it feels like you've hit the ground, He is still holding your hand. What you thought was a mistake was actually the beginning of a real reconstruction, based on truth, not illusion. And here's the key that few realize. Falling in a dream doesn't mean something bad will happen. It may, on the contrary, mean you are finally separating yourself from what was never truly you. Ego. Pride. The desire to control everything. Perhaps the right question is not, why did I fall? But rather, on what did I build my identity that is now being broken by God? The fall in this case does not represent the end. It is the beginning of something with deep roots. And when you wake up gasping, confused, scared, listen. Even when everything collapses, I remain your foundation. But what about when the fall ends, and yet you still feel something watching you? Even without seeing anything, you sense, there is someone, or something, there. Prepare yourself. This dream does not touch your body. It touches your atmosphere. It doesn't bring monsters, fire, or falls. There is no chaos. There is only a presence. A feeling of being exposed, watched by something invisible, and at the same time very real. You look around. Everything seems normal. But the air is heavy. It's as if the invisible knows who you are, because it does. This is not paranoia. It's a spiritual agreement. You have crossed a boundary. Now you are on the radar. And not just heavens. Hell notices you too. Because when someone is marked by a calling, they cease to be invisible. Angels follow their steps. Demons study their weaknesses. The spiritual world recognizes you. In dreams, yes, they know who you are. This kind of dream is a warning. You are no longer hidden. The protection of anonymity no longer covers you. You have been revealed. And that's why you feel more exposed. Now you are like a tower lit up in the middle of the darkness. And everyone sees, both good and evil. So the next time you feel invisible eyes upon you, don't run away. Don't hide. Stand firm. That gaze means only one thing. Your time has come. Time to act. To speak. To lead. You have been seen. Now position yourself as one who has been chosen. But before I finish, there's something you need to hear. A truth that connects all of this. If you ignore what comes now, you may lose the meaning of everything revealed to you so far. Breathe. Stay with me. Because the end of all this is not an end. It's a chord. All those dreams that seemed random, they were never just dreams. They were codes from above. Instructions hidden in the silence of the night. While many slept distracted, you were being trained. While the world slept, God was awakening you. Every symbol, every feeling that lingered even after waking, it was all real. Heaven has always spoken to your spirit. And even when you didn't yet follow Him, He was already speaking to you. So tonight, don't sleep as if it were just any other night. Don't close your eyes as if you expect nothing. Sleep with hope. Wake up with purpose. Live with prophetic direction. If this message has awakened something in you, leave your like. Comment. Which dream has touched you most deeply? And send this video to another chosen one. Because no one who carries a calling walks alone. Thank you. And until the next awakening.